Alexandria was 15 when her parents caught her making out with her best friend, Sarah. Raised in a deeply religious household, she knew their reaction would be severe, but she hadn't expected the storm that followed. Her parents were livid, accusing her of sin and perversion. Without a second thought, they sent her to a conversion therapy camp, hoping to fix her. At the camp, Alexandria learned quickly that the only way out was to pretend. She memorized the right words, rehearsed the proper reactions, and convinced them she was cured. She told them she had only been experimenting and that she knew she wasn't actually gay. Deep inside, though, she knew the truth. She had always been different, and no amount of therapy would change that. When she returned home, the weight of pretending became suffocating. She wanted to be honest, to live without shame, but she knew what was at stake. Eventually, the pressure built up too much. One evening at dinner, she finally spoke up. "Mom, Dad, I lied to you. I still have feelings for women, and that's not going to change." The silence that followed was deafening. Then came the ultimatum. "Go back to conversion therapy, or get the hell out of our house." A week before her 16th birthday, Alexandria left home with nothing but a backpack. She went to Sarah's house, hoping for support, but Sarah backed away, admitting she had only been experimenting. Sarah wasn't ready to embrace a different life, and Alexandria was left feeling more alone than ever. Homeless and hungry, she wandered the streets until she found a shelter specifically for LGBTQ+ youth. They took her in, offering not just a bed but a sense of belonging. Over the next 2 years, Alexandria worked hard in school, determined to prove that she could build a life for herself. She graduated high school with honors, but her parents never showed up. Their rejection still stung, but she refused to let it define her. To support herself, Alexandria got a job at a coffee shop. The place was a melting pot of people. Gay, straight, queer, trans, all existing in harmony. It was there that she met Christina. Christina was also in college, still questioning her own sexuality. The two became fast friends, bonding over long talks about their pasts, their fears, and their dreams. The connection deepened until one day, Christina asked Alexandria out. "Are you sure?" Alexandria asked, her heart pounding. Christina smiled. "I've never been more sure of anything." Their first date was at an expensive restaurant, a surprise to Alexandria. Only later did she learn that Christina came from a wealthy family. When the time came for Christina to come out to her parents, Alexandria stood by her side. Unlike Alexandria's own family, Christina's parents were accepting. "We just want you to be happy," they told her, and Alexandria couldn't help but feel a pang of longing. Years passed, and their love only grew stronger. In 2017, Alexandria proposed, and Christina said yes. Christina's parents eagerly planned the wedding, pulling out all the stops. While most of Alexandria's family refused to come, her grandmother and a few aunts and uncles showed up. At the reception, they told her, "Everyone deserves to be loved." It brought her some comfort, but deep down, she still wished her parents could have accepted her. As time went on, Alexandria and Christina talked about starting a family. They considered fertility clinics, but the idea of adoption called to them more. The process wasn't easy. Many agencies still hesitated to place children with same-sex couples, but they persisted. Eventually, they adopted 2 children, a 3-year-old girl and a 2-year-old boy. Their home was filled with love, laughter, and the warmth of a family built on acceptance. One night, Alexandria sat on the couch, watching their children play. She thought about her past, the struggles she had faced, the pain of rejection. But looking at Christina, at their kids, she knew she wouldn't change a thing. She had found happiness on her own terms, and that was all that mattered.